Section 3. Bring your right knee up. Yeah, right knee. There we go. I'm trying to do it opposite for you folks at home. Okay, so bring the right knee up and just roll the ankles. And try not to lean back too much. Try to engage the core. Try to move the elbows away from each other. So ankles go to the right, ankles to the left. Some nice movement there. Good. And now reach underneath your knee. And slowly straighten the leg out. Lifting and supporting, moving the elbows away from each other, engaging the core. Bend the knee, bring it back down. And again, stretch it out. Good, and then, and one more time, stretch it out. And now, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, bend the knee, bring it back in, place it back down. And left knee, bring the left knee up, and just roll. So try to keep the knee directly in line with your hip. In other words, don't let it roll out to the side or inside, but directly in line with your hip. And we're engaging the core again. It's a combination of a little bit of Pilates and yoga here where we keep the core stable as we do the poses. Good. Point and flex. Okay, and now reach underneath the leg, supporting and lifting up, broadening through the chest, elbows away from each other. And slowly straighten the leg. Slowly bend the knee. And slowly straighten the leg. Bend the knee. And slowly straighten the leg. And now point, flex, point, flex. Lifting up, point, flex. Good. It's nice to have this gentle flexibility. Good. All right, and bring the knees back down. And sit up. And now lift the right leg up, and we're going to grab, with the right hand we're going to grab the knee, with the left hand we're going to grab the foot, yeah? Like so, like you're cradling your foot, yeah? And it could be just your ankle, there you go. And we're going to take it out to the side, and then we're going to take it across our body, and then we're going to sit back, and now you can make contact with the back of the chair, and sit back and just feel the hip socket, giving any kind of stretch you can in your hip socket, yeah? And now we're going to place it cross-legged on top of the left foot, the left knee, yeah? All right, and now I want you to take your right hand and place it on your right thigh and roll what I call the groin muscle out that way, away from the center, lifting up and rolling the groin, yeah? And knee mount. Good. Now place your hands behind you on the chair and extend. Create a back bend. Extend up and see if you can get some space in that groin as you stretch back. So what we're looking for is some space in that groin as you lift and stretch up. Good. And come back to center. So we're trying to create, generally our groins are very tight and they roll in together. In this exercise and in a lot of our exercises. So let's do it again, let's stretch back. We're trying to create openness in the groins and the thigh muscles. And come forward, and one more time, let's stretch back. Oh, it's a good stretch. If you could only see how happy all these guys are. All right, and bring the knee back in, and place it back down. We're all so happy to be doing this, to have these bodies and getting to do this. We should all be grateful. All right, so let's do it on the other side so we're not. So the idea is we're cradling the whole leg here. So we're doing on the left side now, so we're holding the left knee with the right hand and grabbing the foot. And we're going to take it out to the side. So we're doing lateral rotation out to the side. You can hold the foot with your other hand, yeah. And now take it all the way across your body. And now roll back and feel that hip socket any amount. Just hug it back any amount so you feel the hip socket. Just any amount of stretch there in the back of the quads. And now place that on your foot. And again, so I didn't mention this on the other foot, but if you can think about not sickling the foot, but pushing the heel out to create more extension in the groin. And make sure your knee is directly above your heel. Okay, so that you're not out like that or in like this. Your knee is directly out over your heel. And now place your hand on your left groin, on your left thigh, and roll it out. Not on the knee. We never want to put pressure, lateral pressure on the knee. The knee does not rotate that way. But on the thigh will give you some rotation, and creating space at the hip is what we're trying to do. We're trying to create some space in the hip. We all want hip space, don't we? That's why we're here. It's good to have hip space. All right, so, and now take the hands behind you on the chair. And so this action is creating extension. Inhale and come forward, and exhale and create extension. Show this in profile. Extension is a kind of back bend. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, extend back. And come back. Good. And place the leg back down. So in general, just to review, this is extension, this is flexion. Extension, flexion. And in general, we want extension. We spend a lot of our lives looking at phones, computers. We're in this pose most of the time, many hours a day. So we're trying to create openness in the chest and extension, and a lot of these poses are about that. So take the soles of your feet together, create a nice diamond shape here. Scoot onto the edge of your chairs. I like to keep everyone on the edge of their chairs. Good. And now notice where your knees are. They might be here, wherever they are. And just see where they are. Now, take your hands behind you. Inhale and extend. Create a back extension. And see if you don't notice that you get more extension from your thighs and your arms. And exhale and come back to center. Inhale and extend and open up the groins. Nice open groins. Yes, we're very happy about this. And bring it back together. And inhale one more time and open up the groins. This is the clam opening up, yeah? The open clam. Bring it back together. We'll be steaming them later. All right. Bring the legs back.